I was always working. I wasn't committed to my child's education. It didn't occur to me that I have to be actively involved.
I think a lot of families, a lot of homes, it's one single mother just trying to do it, and it's hard when it's just her and her 3 children.
My living situation was very bad, and in very old building where there were cockroaches.
It's recession. We saw a lot of people, they're unemployed, they're desperately looking for jobs.
I'm not really earning that much of incomes.
Society has deteriorated. The LA of today is not like the LA of 10 years ago or 20 years ago. There have always been unemployed and underemployed people in the United States, but there have been very few places for Asian and Pacific Islanders to go to help them to find jobs. And so that's how we started.
Well, some of the organizations, they probably only provide 1 or 2 services that PACE provided. But here, that we provide everything from job, from utility assistance, from energy savings, from child care, daycare center, like the HASTA program, and also from our business development center and tax preparation services. So individuals, they can just come here and receive all the services, all the help they want all at once without wasting their time to running here, running there.
I worked for a company for a lot of years, and we were losing our job. And PACE was actually one of the work source that came to talk to us about the work source. And I never knew that there was any programs like that for me. And I joined a work source and got a case manager. And the first thing they did was help me revise my resume to tailor it to each job I was applying to. And then they started giving me job leads. Some people don't have computers at home, so we have fax machine, photocopy machines, resume workshops, and even if they do have that at home, sometimes you need to just get up, get dressed, come here and feel like you're doing something positive.
When you're a small business owner, you need all the help that you can get.
My name is Mariano Farber.
And I'm Maria Farber, and we're the owners of Cachi Deli Grill. I remember when we were trying to get all the permits, we would go to one office and they would say one thing. And then we would go to the other one and they would say a completely different thing. If PACE didn't let us know, we probably wouldn't have found out.
Majority of our work related to helping people to build the credit. We also try to identify different programs that enable us to bring additional money to families and individuals in Los Angeles. And one of the programs that we use to do that a lot called VITA, Volunteer Income Tax Assistance Program.
PACE did my income tax with no charge, with no fee, and it's helpful. Probably if PACE wouldn't be around, probably I would have to be struggling to be borrowing money.
Before I came here, my living situation was very bad because we have to share apartments. There live people like gangs. Here I pay not too much rent.
Most of them, senior citizens, they live in a very poor living condition. Once we help them to rehab their property, homes, they will have a comfortable and safe place to live in their communities.
I have no family, I have no children, so I'm completely alone in the world. PACE has really helped me in keeping my house, making it a safer and better place for me to live in. I've had 25 hip dislocations, so having this rail here is huge for me.
I think by helping them pay their utility bills, I improve their lives by them not using their income to their utility bills so they could use it on their rent, on clothes, on food. A lot of them are coming in with notices that they're going to be disconnected. Some of them come in being disconnected for a month with no electricity, no gas. Not only do we help them pay their utilities, but we also show them how to conserve energy so they won't be in the same situation they're in.
Their homes are, for the most part, older, and there's openings around the door that let in the cold or the hot air, and it makes it uncomfortable and it makes it expensive for them to heat or cool their home. The weatherization program goes in and it tightens up the home. It makes it more livable, more comfortable for them.
Naturally, we give the children a head start in their education through our classroom activities as well as providing support to the families. We provide nutrition, education, as well as if a child has any special circumstances, we have support in mental health as well as in disabilities.
Because of PACE, I was able to learn a lot about myself and also learn how to be a better parent to my kids. A lot of times people don't know where to go to get help, you know, especially when their child has disability. And PACE is there. PACE is there to guide the families. PACE is there to help them get resources that they need.
My daughter is 4 years old. Her name's Sophia. She goes to the city terrace site. Now it's more centralized towards what she needs to be learning versus what I think she needs to be learning.
It's the parent trainings that really help families to succeed. And it really helps the parents to understand from a child's perspective. I see my life before and my life now. It's really different because I'm more a parent now.
You just speak to the people who work for PACE. The level of passion they exhibit, the kind of commitment and the creativity is extraordinary. And I think so many people in Los Angeles, coming from different countries, have a sense of being alone. And I think PACE's efforts is to say, you're not alone, because we have people who know things that experience the same thing you experience and are willing to help you.
We all want to help people have hope. I know what it's like to be without a job. I was out of a job for 8 months, so I can feel what they're feeling. So it's the people that we work with, they really do care.
You can go to any community organization in the country, and you will not find an organization with the ethnic profile that we have in the PACE organization. You know, we have Japanese, Chinese, Korean, Filipino. We have people from Mexico, El Salvador, Panama, African Americans, and Africans from Africa. Altogether, we speak over 40 different languages and dialects. And that I'm really proud of, that we're all working together under one roof for the common good.
The teachers, oh my God, they're really involved. They treat them like their own children. They're very attentive to our needs. They're not reactive. They like to go out and do it before something happens. They're like, oh, we're behind. They prefer to get a jump start on it.
I can't tell you the numbers of times that I have customers just so ecstatic about the measures that they've received, and it makes me happy too.
It's a shame that LA has more millionaires than any other city in the United States. And at the same time, being the homeless capital, there's a whole lot of work to be done. And hopefully we're making a difference, one person at a time, one child at a time, one family at a time. Altogether, we will build a healthier community.